sprain. Tried to get him a little bit of work in the game against South Carolina. He only played, I think, 3 minutes. Didn't really get a whole lot out of him against Ole Miss, just because Will, Murphy, and Pat were not in foul trouble and just wasn't jumping and moving great in practice. And then really the thing that was concerning to me was the Arkansas game when we really needed him, because Pat was in foul trouble. We needed to rest Murphy at different points in time in the first half, and we just didn't get anything out of him. And to his credit, he's worked hard from Tuesday to get in the gym on his own, go through individual workouts, pushing himself. I think trying to play a little bit more fearlessly. But he gave us some good minutes off the bench and did some good things for our team when we needed it from him.
Your guys were saying there was a refocus after Tuesday's game. Did you sense that today?
Well, I mean, I was obviously disappointed. I think it's always hard after a loss like that when you have to take a day off the next day. We had to take off Wednesday. I usually like as a coach to kind of address that, so you kind of wait another 24 hours and you're trying to get prepared to play Mississippi State. But I think our guys understood that we needed to come out here today and play better and play like we're capable of. I think probably the absence of Will, created a sense of heightened, not want to say concern, but we're down another guy here and a good defender and a good player, and we're going to need to step up here and really be ready. So we had, I thought, 2 pretty good days leading up to this game.
Well, what's the extent of emergency?
Nothing.
What is it? What?
He tweaked his ankle, he tripped. I think the line was up. I think the coach almost got to push it down. He trips a lot.
How about your decision on Wilbekin? What went into that?
Again, I always, when I make a decision, sometimes I think I was worried about how people, for Scotty's sake, how they view it. Scotty is having an unbelievable year. He's played really, really well, and he's done a lot of really good things for our team. I felt like coming out of the Arkansas game, he needed to understand there was things that he needed to do for our team. He had 15 shots in the game. His assists, were down a little bit. He missed some plays, and I kind of was on him, about just making some better decisions and getting us in and out of offense in a difficult place on the road, especially in the second half and the first half where I can't help him. And nothing, not even an attitude issue at all, but just Thursday did not respond well at all in practice. No energy, no enthusiasm. Tried to talk to him, didn't get much response. And again, it wasn't a bad attitude. It wasn't like he wasn't trying. It wasn't like he quit. It was nothing like that. Just not his normal Scotty Wilbekin self in practice. And it continued on Friday. And I just told him, I said, listen, we're coming off a tough loss against Arkansas. We need energy, passion. And if you're not going to play with passion, we're going to start somebody else. And Frazier, in practice the last couple of days, has been tough. He's been competitive. He's battled. He's worked. But it's more me making that decision because I hold Scotty Wilbekin in such high regard as it relates to those kind of things. It was nothing to do with, he didn't say anything to me, we didn't get into an altercation, he didn't do anything, he didn't come late. It was just like his energy level and his passion wasn't where it needs to be. And he has a great impact on our team. And when it's not there, I need to confront it and deal with it. And when he doesn't respond, then I got to make a decision. And the decision was to start Frazier over him.